Hey guys, welcome to Fishing Tackle channel. I wanted to show you the comparison between um, fishing reel handles Gomexus right here, Gomexus right here, and Heighten. So from my understanding is that Gomexus is designed in Japan. It's unclear if it is a Japanese company, but it's definitely there's a company in Japan that produce and sell these through Amazon as well as eBay and AliExpress. So it gets shipped. These are all made in China. And then you have High 10 right here, which is not. It's been around for about 6 years. I believe I looked it up, and Gomexus came into market around 2018, and Heighten also supposedly a Japanese company or a company that is designing in Japan, located in Japan with website. I've checked it out. It's a Japanese only website, and they also produce their reels in China, and they sell it in Amazon as well as AliExpress. So I'm assuming um, they could be just one same company selling different handle. I don't know, but if I compare it, I mean, to get to my review, I've actually enjoyed. I prefer Heighten over Gomexus. Gomexus is what I first discovered through Amazon, looking at reel handles, just because some of the factory handles that come with these are not the best ones. They are small paddle handle, more likely useful for freshwater fishing, but not really applicable for saltwater fishing, for a long hour fishing, what I'm talking about. And it gives you a little bit more power when you upgrade to these, just because they come with extra nice ball bearing here. So it's much smoother and gives you a lot more power. And then the looks of it is, I think, much better. This one came with these black, cheap, freshwater default handles that most reels come with. Considering I paid, this one sells for almost 200, I think, or at least 150. I think I bought it on Amazon refurbished or something like that. Amazon resale for about like 50%, half the price, so about $100. Super light. So the handle right here, what I like about the handle is you don't use these traditional nut and these little fastener. They use these screws right here that fits directly into it, Gomexus, and you use this little Allen type of wrench that they send you, and you just tighten it up. So the key here is they send you two kinds of these screws. One is for left-handed and one is for right-handed. So it gives you it's advised that if you are left-handed, if you're using a left-handed and you're reeling forward with your left hand, you have to buy a screw that is screws in counterclockwise, right? So it's as you're turning, I guess this doesn't go counterbalance and gets unscrewed since it's in going the same um, rotation revolution that it would stay fastened. But either way, every fishing trip I fasten it to make sure uh, that it doesn't come off, and came with a nice color that matched up with this. But if this were used on my right hander, if this were something like this, then let's say like this, and the screw would fasten clockwise. If you have questions, if you're still confused, let me know. I could explain a little bit more, but that's how it works. And one thing about Gomexus, I think, the issue with Gomexus I've noticed is that you have to get the 7x4. So what it is once you unscrew, there's that little handle rivet where you screwed you put your handle and screw. That the size is for all baitcaster, I believe it's either 7 by 4 millimeter or 8 by 4 millimeter. So if you, depending on your reel, some of them are 7 by 4 and some of them are 8 by 4. So when you're buying Gomexus, you have to specifically buy the one that fits your reel. Otherwise, it's going to be too small, the hole that comes with the handle, or too big and it won't fit. So you would have to return it. So you have to check the specs to ensure that it's 8 by 4 or 7 by 4. This one is a cork handle because the original one came with the cork handle, but it was much smaller, like 60 millimeter or something like that. I think this is like 120 millimeter. A lot more power. And again, these additional ball bearing that most handles don't come with. It's very cool and very nice. But they are not cheap. These go for Gomexus is somewhat premium. So it's more expensive. The handle itself is more expensive than those cheap reels that you get from Walmart, right? They cost, I think when I bought them, it was like somewhere $39 or $49 or something like that. So that they're quite expensive upgrades. So I wouldn't upgrade some cheap $50 reel with a $50 handle. These are actually really good reels. They're not cheap reels. Like this one is an A3 model. And right now it costs up to like 300 or something like that. I bought these for like 149. Again, Amazon resale. Somebody bought it and someone didn't like it because it was too heavy, or I don't know. So they return it. They can't resell it for brand new, so they sell it as a resale. Boxes are damaged or something is missing or something like that. That's how I got the cheap price for it. So those are Gomexus. I've used it for a while, and it's a solid handle. I just prefer these Heighten reel handles. So there, if you look at it, this one is more the high-end one that is comparable to Gomexus. As you can see, they figured everything out. They tell you where the arrow goes. And I just realized, oh no. So if you look at it, see how this is a right-hander. So I had to use a screw that goes clockwise along with when you're rotating. So when you fasten this, it has to be tightened clockwise versus this is a left-hander. So it says left and you tighten it counterclockwise. But these handles are a little bit more cheaper, I think. I bought these for $42. There are similar handles like this, but instead of these little screw-on, they have the traditional nut and a fastener. That would make the handle a little bit cheaper. So I think there's like 2 or 3 version of it. So that's why I like it too, because if this handle's too premium for you and you don't want to spend that much, you could get something similar. It might be shorter, but the quality might not be as good. But look at this ball bearing. Love this. Very smooth, solid handle, but at the same very light. I paired it up with Abu Garcia Beast, I think, Revo Beast. The handle that it came with was like 60 millimeter or something like that. It wasn't that great, so I upgraded it. But it's solid. Feels really nice. I love this. But again, this one was about $40 or so. And then my A3, I upgraded this A3, the right-hander, just like this. But you could see this one is 120 millimeter, I think. Now you have to pay, I think that's how much I paid, like 45 or 49 or something. So it's almost like $50. This one cost me like $42, so it's about $10 cheaper. But I feel like the ball bearing is much better on here. Look at that. the difference. I prefer this much better than Gomexus, but either way, they're both very solid reel handles, and I highly recommend them. If you guys don't want to spend more money on a brand new reel, you just upgrading the handle, it makes a huge difference. You gotta believe me, you gotta trust me. But these handles are just amazing handles, and you guys should go check it out. Again, the quality is really good because they are supposedly designed. They are actually located. There's a company located in Japan, so I could only speculate that these are Japanese companies, or at least if it's not Japanese owned, it's actually located in Japan. You could, if you have other information on it, be happy to. I'm planning on upgrading this one too, this handle for my Avid. That's not my favorite handle here. It could have been done better. Heighten apparently has one of these blue-red rainbow handle, so I'm going to replace this one with one of these, just because this handle is quite rugged. And Avid, it's supposedly it's made to be rugged, but you know, I'm going to upgrade the handle to something lighter, at the same time a little bit more powerful. So make sure to subscribe, because I already ordered it. I'm supposed to get it in about a week or so, so I'll update you guys on what I have. But for those that, I mean, I've had reviews about Avid, but I'm starting to, more I use it, I'm starting to like this. Again, made in USA makes a big part, but the quality, you know, I'm not a real fan of made in USA, just because the quality fails, not because of the people that makes it. It's just the workforce, you know, the quality, the workmanship is not there, not because people are lazy or they're not doing a good job. It's just because it's a low paying, so you're not getting the like high level craftsmanship that you used to get. So, you know, until they fix it, you know, I blame the corporation, not the employees. You know, if you pay more, you're going to get more high quality. So, you know, you hear about people, tariffs and all that stuff. I don't get into politics, but what I know is if you pay more, you're going to get higher quality most of the time, not all the time. But if you're paying low wages to people, you're going to get poor workmanship, right? Like just like buying a house. You're going to buy, you might pay more, but if you go through a corporation versus small businesses, yeah, the workmanship, there's going to be a huge difference. Anyways, enough about that. I'll be replacing this with one of these Heighten handles soon. So yeah, please like this video and subscribe, and if you guys have any questions, again, leave a comment. I really enjoy sharing these things, these accessories that I have with you guys. But it's not just for the looks. Again, you know, if you feel it, if you hold a reel, it just like feels so much more premium. So if you guys are car guys, you know, it's like adding a nice rim on your car, or other features that just enhances the car, right? That's exactly what it is for these reels. It just makes these, you know, $100-$200 reel into, with the handle. Of course, you're paying $40 more, but it's upgrading to like a real premium, high-end reel. So I highly recommend it. Okay, talk to you guys later.